Hey guys, this is Justin from Sofubi, and as you guys can see, I have recently moved. Some of the videos from now on will be a mix of like me with this kind of background and me with my older background. That's just me. That's just me from the older videos. I just have a lot saved up that I haven't uploaded. So yeah, this is my new place. Stuff hasn't been really set up yet. I have not got all my toys moved in, but this is it so far. And yeah, today we'll be taking a look at the pinnacle of the Elegab toy line, and that is the disc Kappa. So the disc Kappa, why is it so cool? Why is it so great? That is a very good point. It looks just like the other toys, but the hard part or the rare part of this toy is how you're supposed to obtain it. So this guy can only be obtained by collecting 15 points on the header cards. So when you buy an Elegab toy or one of the more recent releases, recent as in I guess 2018 onwards, they would have on the header cards, they would have this corner where it says 1 point. And what you need to do is you need to collect 15 of those and then trade it in to mail it in, and you get to trade it in for one of these disc Kappa guys. So this is like a UFO Kappa monster. And what I really like about that is just I really like the concept of trading in your header cards and getting something in return. Like reminds me of how it used to be with like cereal boxes, or like some of the promotions that you see with some of the foods that you have in the grocery stores. So I think it's a really neat concept, especially when it comes to toys. It makes it a lot more fun. It also makes this toy itself more coveted or highly collectible. So with these guys, after every run comes, after a few runs of this, or after a few people redeem their disc Kappa, he'll switch the colorway. So it used to be black. Now the recent one is glow in the dark. So that's the recent one now. So it's really hard to do because, like, to be honest, I actually didn't get this guy by trading in my little points. I have got a lot of Elegab toys you can see in the background there, but from all of them, I think I have like 12 header cards, and only 2 of them have the point thing on them. So it's just because there were older releases, so it's just really hard to get around to finding ones that have it. So that's a big problem. You could try and get it from your friends. My friend has some that he was willing to give me, but that would just get me to 4, and that would have taken me forever. So instead, I just traded some of my toys for it. And okay, so let's talk about the toy itself, because we've been talking a lot. So the toy itself is quite a nice size. It is around 6 centimeters, 5 to 6 centimeters tall. Inches, sorry, it's not centimeters, inches tall. And the cool thing about this toy that's a little bit more neat or a bit more playable than the other Elegab toys is that it can kind of transform into something that's a little bit more. It can kind of turn into like a flight mode. So what you do is you kind of you turn this head, you kind of turn this arm around, and then you end up having this is a bit hard to move. Okay, you kind of have this guy. He's kind of like flying on this UFO or like saucer. The foot you can't really do anything about, but yeah, it's a neat concept. It's also very hard to display. You probably can't display it like this because of the bottom nub here. You guys can see here, yeah, this part. It's not flat, so you can't really just kind of put it on something, a surface, and then have it just like this. That would have been nice, but no. Also, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know too much of the Elegab toys, but this part here reminds me of one of the toys has the same, looks like having the same kind of a UFO shape. It's like there was like this like bird that kind of grows out of this like UFO. It's like it looks like this. It's like this, and then there's like the bird. That's a different. It feels like it's kind of like taking the pieces from that or elements from that. So it's a nice touch. And the articulation wise, head, two arms or shoulders, I guess shoulders, and then the legs here, the 2 legs, and the UFO back can also turn. The purpose, not too sure, but it's quite nice for like if you want to take pictures and you want to make sure that you captured the UFO portions. That's about it. One caveat or one thing I didn't really like, or I wish they did more of, was the sorry, I have a slight bit of a cold that I like ongoingly. Is this part. I wish they colored it something else, like maybe silver, had more sprays on it, had more details on here. That would have made it a lot nicer, but Elegab usually goes with like simple sprays. So yeah, there you have it. This is the disc Kappa from Elegab. Hope you guys enjoy, and let me know how you guys think about my room setup. Still in the process of unpacking, but we'll get there. Thanks.